Law Simplified with Justice, the new informative, educative, and thought-provoking program is what you need to keep abreast with law and politics. This exciting and truly refreshing program is anchored by Justice Maduforo, a solicitor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a soul-searching discussion here with my colleague. We've been dissecting sole responsibility under the immigration rule, those under 18 and those above 18 years of age as well.
Law Simplified with Justice understands that law is a powerful driver to human behavior. It is therefore poised to simplify the law and get you to take action.
Bring it to your doorstep and simplify it the way that you will understand.
Contact Justice by calling 07931 727 597 or email lawsimplifiedwithjustice@yahoo.co.uk. Law Simplified with Justice, bringing the best to the audience.
Ade, someone from, is that Ade or Day?
Ade from Germany.
Oh, hi. What's your question?
Good evening.
Oh, hi.
I just want to ask you, you said something about the people that have EU children. That somebody that his son or his daughter is an EU.
Yes.
EU born. Can he say the parents have the right to stay in Britain? But we are living in Germany, but our children is EU born. Can we live in Britain with it?
Right, thank you. As I said, what I do on this program is to give opinion, not legal advice. But I will just touch around it in the sense that if your child is an EEA national, living in an EU country, and you want to live in the United Kingdom, there are requirements that child have to be in the UK, not in Germany. The child have to be in the United Kingdom and be in education. Then along the line, you can adopt to that child. So it's very as easy as that. So it's important you understand that it's quite easy. So the child has to be in the United Kingdom here. But if you are in Germany and the child is there, then you can acquire that from that as well. Okay? So that's important you understand that. Okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, have a nice day.
You too. Thank you for calling. So ladies and gentlemen, it's issues about retaining this and also acquiring this through your EU national and through your extended as well. So as I said, dependents of EU national retains this right of residence. Extended family members also retains this right of residence. And also a child that is also a citizen also retains this right as well with the parents. The parents obtain this right from that child. Now, these are a lot of segments you understand, but it's only when you take a step to ask question, and then from the caller who called, I couldn't give you all the legal advice. I can't do it in this show. So it's either you call me, the number on the screen, and then you come to the office. Obviously, you're far away. There are other ways we can deal with it, and I'll give you well-tailored made advice. So a lot of people are sitting on their right, but they don't know. The law would not come and meet you. You have to go and meet the law. So ladies and gentlemen, it is a very important topic here. And because the EU law is very solid, it's a bullet law. What I mean by that is that it in as much as the United Kingdom domestic laws have to comply with the EEA regulations, however, the United Kingdom domestic laws will have to fine-tune some of the EEA regulations in order to fit into the rules. For instance, making inquiries about such applications, ensuring that documentations are okay. Once that is all done, the United Kingdom Border Agency have under obligations to issue that right of residence, or in that case, maybe permanent residence to whoever the stage or the applicant might be. So it is a bullet law that deals with certain things and for instance, deals with quite a lot of issues and makes it easy that you have to be answered. Once you have, and another thing also I need to point out here is, packaging, the documentation. A lot of people have lodged application and it's returned back. It is not in your interest that you lodge application which was returned back by Home Office asking you to submit another application. But you see, this is not good. In as much as the application for the EEA is free, but however, the fact that you have lodged in applications where you did not have the right documentations and you lodge it again, the United Kingdom Border Agency may want to wonder why you don't have that document at the time. If not, they've raised it up with you first before you now submit it in the second application. So there's quite a lot of things. Getting it right the first time is a very important thing. This is a country of laws. It works with laws. And that's why we've been trained to ensure that we get it right through case laws, through through articles that have been published and policies and guidance have been published to guide such applications. It is very huge. It's very dynamic. It's very flexible and to some extent. But sometimes the court tried to limit it and bring it down so that certain issues can have at least precedent to deal with as you go on. But however, some of them are not. It depends on your individual circumstance. Now, as I said, it is a very important topic which I brought in before you today. I have somebody calling in. Hello, hi, from London.
Hello?
Hello, hi. Straight to the point, please. We don't have much time. Just your question.
Yeah, the question is related to employment law regarding an unfair suspension from work. A year and a half being employed with a very large company and being basically issued the extensive, I don't know, the heaviest kind of penalty with unfair dismissal, wanting to know what rights we have as employees, what can we do? Should we go to Solicitor? Should we go to HR?
Okay, that's fine.
That kind of thing.
So you say you've been suspended from work?
Sorry, I can't hear you that clear. Sorry?
So you talked about suspension from work?
Say that again, please.
Sorry?
Could you repeat that?
Did you say that someone has been suspended from work?
Yes.
Okay, you want to know the right after suspension?
The right, oh dear.
Right, okay. Thank you. Let me go straight and deal with, just quickly give
Yeah,
an
it's very
opinion.
echoey, so
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay, thank you so much. Stay on and listen to my opinion to that. Basically, applications, there are employment rights an employee has in the respect that if the employer felt or feels that a gross misconduct on the part of the employee, there are certain steps they can take, and part of them is step to suspend the employee while investigation is going on. So I think you must concentrate on the outcome investigation more, rather than whether the employer can suspend you. Yes, can suspend you if they feel there is a gross misconduct on the part of the employee. Then what happens is that there'll be a disciplinary committee set up. Then what happens afterwards is where you should be concentrating on. Is it very important what happens afterwards? Because it's only when the decision is made that you can now either take it up as part of unfair dismissal or part of anything or procedural errors that wasn't followed. So there's quite a few things in there. But give me a call after the show, probably maybe to understand your case more if you are the one involved. If somebody else needs advice, can come to the office. I will give him a tailor-made advice irrespective of his circumstance. So thank you for calling there. However, I'm not discussing employment law today. It is retained right of residence, part 2, under the European Community areas, so which is the EEA areas, European Economic Areas. So this is what I'm discussing today, the EU law, which is the retained right of residence. So that man, that woman, that girl, that boy, that child, that's been granted right to live here under the EEA as a family member, extended family member, or as a dependent of EEA national. However, afterwards, how can he retain this when the EEA national member dies, leaves the United Kingdom, or separates, or divorce takes place, or along the line, one thing or the other occurs that makes that EEA national member or no longer supporting the non-EEA. How will this non-EEA national retain right of residence? Yes, it is possible. It's just by seeking the right advice, you can now know how to retain your right of residence. It's a land of laws, a country of laws, and everything is done in sequence with the law. You cannot deal with issues by emotions. It has to be dealt with by the law, following the procedure, the guidance, and the policy laid down, and the law laid down to deal with such matters. And that is why I am here. Law Simplified with Justice brings the best, simplifies it, gives its opinion, and thereafter it's up to you to take your action. Taking action by taking the first step to seek proper detailed advice, and then know where you stand. 1 or 2 options or 3 options before your table you can choose from, and know that you are taking the right step. That is why I'm here. I will simplify the law for you and then get you to take action. As I did say, this law is a driver, a powerful driver to human behavior. It therefore important that you engage with law all the time, whether it's employment, as those who call it, immigration, or criminal or contract. You have to make sure that you engage with law and stay on the line. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we are approaching towards the end of this broadcast today, I am constantly, bringing to you the best that you can expect This program comes to your way to ensure that the community is well kept abreast with the law and don't slumber. Because if you slumber in your rights, then you can no longer take a step further. And it pains me, it saddens me to see in those cases I deal with and that people are not taking the right step. And I'm thinking, if these statistics that come to me, what about those who haven't actually come to me? Probably have gone elsewhere or probably sitting on it, don't know what next to do. So that's important. So ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure bringing this topic to you today. I hope you enjoyed it. But if you anything you don't understand, please give me a call. I will assist you and take the matter forward from there. It's my pleasure. And I want to thank you for watching this program, Law Simplified with Justice. It comes back live here on Monday, 7:30 on Believe TV's Car Channel 596.
Law Simplified with Justice, the new informative, educative, and thought-provoking program is what you need to keep abreast with law and politics. This exciting and truly refreshing program is anchored by Justice Maduforo, a solicitor.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a soul-searching discussion here with my colleague. We've been dissecting sole responsibility under the immigration rule, those under 18 and those above 18 years of age as well.
Law Simplified with Justice understands that law is a powerful driver to human behavior. It is therefore poised to simplify the law and get you to take action.
Bring it to your doorstep and simplify it the way that you will understand.
Contact Justice by calling 07931 727 597 or email lawsimplifiedwithjustice@yahoo.co.uk. Law Simplified with Justice, bringing the best to the